Hello, my fellow Kenyans. I'm Gakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, what is happening in our Kenyan football? It is something that we cannot just watch and do nothing. Wakenya wenzangu, I want to start here. What has happened to our Kenyan amputee national team is not something that we can watch and say nothing. Now, our team has done us so proud, yeah? They have gone and played in the Amputee World Cup in Mexico, and they emerged number 12 out of 24. Wakenya wenzangu, even how they went to Mexico, yeah? They did not have the fare, but the Ministry of Sports came out, gave them 7 million, and they traveled to Mexico. Out there, they have done us proud, but listen to this. They only had one kit, yeah, t-shirt ile ya kuchezea. They could not change because they had one kit. At one point, they had to play 3 games continuously, and they had to use the kit with Mike Sonko's name, yeah, Mike Sonko Rescue Team. They borrowed the kit from the amputee team in Nairobi, yeah. The Mike Sonko amputee team. They borrowed that kit, and it's the one they had to use because they only have one national jersey that they can wear. Wakenya wenzangu, this is not right for amputee team that's already doing us proud. These people, they are already suffering because they live with a disability. And then the next thing that they are struggling to represent our country, yeah? And they have emerged 12th, yeah? Angola won. Now, Wakenya wenzangu, that is not where it ended. They came back to Kenya and they had to camp in the Ministry of Sports. They had to sleep there overnight, protesting about their unpaid allowances. Thank God, CS for Sport has promised that in 1 week he's going to settle that debt, which is 2.5 million. He's going to settle their allowances. But Mike Sonko, I want to thank you as well for your rescue for this team, because I know you have paid the team 200,000 Kenya shilling so that they can go to their homes, because some of them come from Murang'a, Nyeri, they come from far away from Nairobi. So at this point you have rescued them with 200,000 Kenya shilling so that they can help themselves. But next week, so far so good, the Minister of Sport is going to release the money to them. But Wakenya wenzangu, let me say this. This is the responsibility of FKF, looking after the national football teams. Whatever team it is the responsibility of FKF. Amputee team is the responsibility of FKF. Now, we have seen the women national team, Wakenya wenzangu, that they are doing as well, but then they are not able to go to the Women Africa Cup of Nations CAF competition that was going to take place in Ghana. At the moment, yeah, we are not sure whether they will go or not, because FKF has appealed the decision that is they might not go, because one of the other team will go instead of our women team, because the way they got there is that I think it's a Guinea women team had been banned for playing an ineligible player. So that's how Kenya got there. But now CAF has overturned that decision, and they have put I think it's the Guinea team back, so that Kenya team will not play. But I know that FKF has appealed this. But to be honest, CAF is trying to play fair play, which is very important in the game. So for me, no matter what FKF do in the appeal, I see it that the CAF decision will still be upheld and Kenya will not go. But what I want to say is this: you have already seen the women national team, yeah, on TV begging donors, well-wishers to give them money so that they can continue to play football. This is our women national team. Wakenya wenzangu, we have the same issue facing Harambee Stars, yeah? Harambee Stars right now, we have a match that they need to play against Sierra Leone, because you know Sierra Leone had been banned, yeah, from the Africa Cup of Nations qualifying group, which Kenya is in. So now they have been reinstated, yeah, so they are going to play. So now Kenya must play Sierra Leone, but the issue is that they need 19 million for FKF need 19 million so our team can participate in that game, Wakenya wenzangu, which is supposed to be in a week's time. Now Wakenya wenzangu, that is also questionable. So we have the amputees team without money. We have the women team without money. Now we have Harambee Stars without money. And don't forget, Wakenya wenzangu, Uhuru Kenyatta, the government had to pay 19 million to make the match against Ethiopia away and home to happen. Now here we are. FKF is saying that they require 83 million, yeah, for the next coming games to happen. So Wakenya wenzangu, what is the point of FKF? This is the question I want to say. FKF is meant to be making a lot of money and looking after our national football teams. Now they are not doing that. They are passing the responsibility to the government. Now, as you remember, just a few weeks ago, the government, through Deputy President William Ruto, they promised that they are now going to take care of our national team coach, Sebastian Mine. They are going to settle the 9 million that FKF owes him, and from there on, I think they are going to pay the national team coach. Because, you know, a while ago, there was some issues, and I can promise this, Sebastian Mine would have left if the government did not intervene. But Wakenya wenzangu, can you see what I'm talking about? Our football is worthless because of FKF. FKF is supposed to be making millions, more money than Safaricom. Why Safaricom makes more money than FKF, I don't understand. Because FKF has access to more customers than Safaricom. I done my calculation, and at this point, FKF should not be making less than 20 billion Kenya shilling. If you want me to explain that, I can explain how I have done that calculation. And this is wrong. Right now, FKF, they are hanging, yeah, they are watching, yeah, they watch them. The next step is bankruptcy, yeah, Wakenya wenzangu, because 80 million the government can give them. But then what is going to happen? You remember from 2015, the game Kenya against Cape Verde, we had, our team was stranded, yeah, somewhere, I think Wilson Airport, and the president Uhuru Kenyatta had to authorize, yeah, 15 million to be taken there so that the aircraft, yeah, or the helicopter pilot can be paid so that our team can be taken to Cape Verde to play the game. And that was the game against Cape Verde for the World Cup qualification, this 2018 World Cup qualification. And we lost to Cape Verde because our team went there. They were so tired, they couldn't play. The money was paid at the last minute. The money was taken in bags at Wilson Airport. Wakenya wenzangu, our football is full of shenanigans. Ushenzi ulioko katika mpira wetu must end. And I want to conclude by saying, Wakenya wenzangu, support Vision Total Football Kenya, because all these shenanigans, who puzi wote, I have already addressed it in Vision Total Football Kenya and our way forward. But the way forward, FKF must go home. Yeah, my Vision Total Football Kenya cannot be implemented by FKF. There is no way. It is going to be a government program. The government is going to take care of Vision Total Football Kenya and make sure it has been implemented to help our football. Wakenya wenzangu, Wakenya wenzangu, please understand me. We have no football in Kenya. The way things are going, yeah, we are facing at a situation where professional football is going to become extinct. This is happening. And when it happens, please credit this channel, Vision Total Football Kenya, and say it. Please, I heard this in Vision Total Football Kenya Hard Talk. Wakenya wenzangu, credit this channel. Wakenya wenzangu, share this channel with your friends. Vision Total Football Kenya, yeah, channel. Please share. Let us continue having hard talks. We must keep talking because things are bad. Right now, and Wakenya wenzangu, don't forget to subscribe. Please, if you're watching this channel, yeah, please subscribe, Wakenya wenzangu. Please subscribe. We must do the right thing for our youth. Our football is a multi-billion industry. Our youth need to get jobs through football. But how is it going to happen when we are in this situation where FKF is not even possible to make money to make their office exist? The office was built by FIFA for free, so they pay no money. Right now, they know, FKF knows that there is 12 billion that the government is holding in the Ministry of Sport, that's for sport. But I ask the government not to give any of money to FKF. Government of Kenya, please let FKF die. Yeah, a natural death. They will become bankrupt very soon and they are going to shut doors and go. And that is going to be a celebration for me, because at the moment I'm fighting for our football and I know the way forward. But the way forward, FKF must go. Must get out of sin na imalizike kabisa Kenya. FKF iwe haitasikika milele. Then we can have a new start. We can usher a new era for football in Kenya. It will happen. I have everything in place through Vision Total Football Kenya. I told you guys, I started 5 years ago. I saw this situation coming. Everything I have predicted has happened. Wakenya wenzangu, today, yeah, Sport Pesa, 23 million Kenya shilling that is giving FKF per year. If Sports Pesa withdraw that and say that we are not going to fund FKF anymore, FKF would go bankrupt, Wakenya wenzangu. So I'm saying, FKF, is staring at the ghost of bankruptcy, Wakenya wenzangu, right now. But I ask the government, please don't keep pumping money into FKF. FKF is not the right body for our Kenyan football. Wakenya wenzangu, FKF must go. And the question of FIFA, I've said before, FIFA will not intervene with us Kenyans once we face FKF properly, because we see no benefit to FKF. If FIFA can see any benefit, yeah, that is being brought by FKF, they can take FKF and take it to FIFA. We Kenyans, we know what we want. FIFA has been watching FKF while our football is failing. Now we have the solution. We want FIFA to support us. Yeah, we don't want FIFA to ban us. We don't want FIFA to come and say FKF must stand, FKF must exist, so that FKF can find a skirt to hide in the skirts of FIFA. I am saying, Wakenya wenzangu, once we decide to deal with FKF, even FIFA will support us. Even CAF will support us, because we just don't talk empty talks. We are going to follow the blueprint. We are going to follow vision. FIFA can come and study our vision and see that we know what we want. As Kenyans, Wakenya wenzangu, continue to support me. Wakenya wenzangu, the situation that's facing our Kenyan football, we must take action. Talking must stop, Wakenya wenzangu. Support Vision Total Football Kenya, Wakenya wenzangu. This same FKF is the same FKF that has spent 135 million last year buying a van to broadcast football. What are they broadcasting? Who is interested in that football? That is a channel for corruption. Wakenya wenzangu, FKF is waiting 315 million Kenya shilling from FIFA next year. What are they going to do with it? Already they say they are going to build 5 stadiums with this money. No one needs these stadiums, Wakenya wenzangu. What our football require is more than stadiums. Leave the football clubs, leave the counties to deal with the stadiums. FKF is supposed to address hundreds and hundreds of issues facing grassroots football. But I tell you, they have already drawn a budget. They will give it to FIFA so they can get 315 million Kenya shilling to build 5 stadiums. Wakenya wenzangu, this is another channel just to tell FIFA, look, we build these stadiums and grassroots football is going to use this stadium, because FIFA has soft heart for grassroots football. As long as FKF say this is for grassroots football, FIFA will fund them. That is another avenue for corruption. As far as I'm concerned, that money, 350 million Kenya shilling, some of it will be used to build a stadium here and there, some of it will go into corruption. Now, tell me, why did they have to buy a van last year for broadcasting football? 135 million shilling. Is that what is necessary for our Kenyan football? And today they are begging the government. FKF is begging the government for 80 million. They have already used 135 to buy a van. They promised to build a 3-star hotel last year. They promised to buy a Harambee Stars bus to transport players here and there. Wakenya wenzangu, I hear nothing that's going to help football in Kenya. All I hear is shenanigans na mambo ya upuzi, lack of vision. FKF home must go. We must usher in a new era for football. We must begin a football that is worth for Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, support Vision Total Football Kenya. I am Kakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. This is Hard Talks. I leave you in peace. I'm gone.